The views and opinions expressed by the host of Black Talk Radio News and any guest represents their views and their views only and do not necessarily represent the views of the Black Talk Media Project or the Black Talk Radio Network. Hello and welcome to this Black Talk Radio News commentary. My name, of course, is Scotty Reed. Over the past couple of days, I have been seeing on social media these stories about the rapper DaBaby, who is, I guess his hometown is Charlotte, North Carolina, so I've been told that, which is not too far away from our home base of Black Talk Media Project and the Black Talk Radio Network in Gaston County. So I've been seeing, these reports about he was at a concert and he said something homophobic, said something about people with STDs and, telling the dudes in the crowd to hold up a lighter or a light if they're not sucking penises in the parking lot. And so there is a big, outcry about that. And there's a news story that this UK-based fashion outlet has now dropped him as their spokesperson, I guess he had an endorsement deal with Boohoo. Again, that's a UK-based fashion retailer. Boohoo is the name of it, and they've dropped him over these comments. But like I said to some people yesterday, on this program, I have been bringing on Kwabena Rasuli of Clear the Airways Project, which works to get certain types of music restricted to the FCC guidelines of the hours after 10 p.m. and before, I think, 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. And I did a podcast, the most recent podcast I did with him, where they had filed complaints on FCC licensed stations in Chicago about playing all this music that's promoting all this gun violence on that airways outside of the supposed to be the times that they are only allowed to play it, but they play it 24/7. It's been going on for years. But in answering that complaint, the FCC lawyer said they trust iHeartRadio, they trust Crawford Broadcasting, the owners of those stations that's playing music targeting black people, calling them niggas, calling them bitches, talking about killing people, all kind of manner of foul criminal things. And nobody seems to have a problem with that. The music industry gives them awards for this type of music. And all hip hop or all rap music is not like that. But that which gets all the airplay and gets the awards is certainly that ratchet murder music and those artists who produce it. So let's take a look at, Boohoo with a head and cancel his endorsement deal, but why they didn't cancel his endorsement deal when he came out with Rockstar. Again, they canceled his endorsement deal for some comments he made at a concert that people had to pay to get in. This type of music goes out over the public airways 24/7. And again, not so much trying to get any kind of music censored. You listen to whatever you want to, but the FCC, for the protection of the community, came up with rules a long time ago that they just quit enforcing. So here's the lyrics to one of his songs, Rockstar. Listen to these lyrics. Woo woo, I pull up like how you pull up, baby, how you pull up. Oh oh oh, how you pull up, I pull up. Woo. Self in the kitchen, let's go, brand new Lamborghini, F a cop car, with the pistol on my hip like I'm a cop, yeah. Have you ever met a real nigga rock star? This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a Glock. My Glock told me to promise you, gon' squeeze me. You better let me go the day you need me. Soon as you up me on that nigga, get to bustin', and it ain't enough, go get the chop. Chopper is like an automatic weapon. It's safe to say I earned it. Ain't a nigga give me nothing. I'm ready to hop out on a nigga. Get to busting. Talking about killing people. No, you heard me say you play, you lay. Don't make me push the button. Full of pain. Dropped enough tears to fill a effing bucket. Going for buckets. I bought a chopper. I got a big drum. It hold 100. ain't going for nothing. Talking about 100-round magazine. I'm ready to air it out on all these niggas. I can see them running. So, Boohoo, this apparel company based in the UK, apparently didn't have any kind of problem with this rapper or other rappers promoting gun violence and calling people the N-word, calling people bitches and all that type of stuff. So, I'm not a member of the LGBTQ community, so I can't tell him how to feel about his comments, but I see those comments and the outrage whenever somebody, they ready to cancel everybody. You make something that's determined to be homophobic, you say something that's determined to be homophobic, but you can promote anti-black rap music all day long. You could promote violence all day long. And then, we got everybody in the community talking about, we need to address this gun violence. I shouldn't say everyone in the community, but like my daughter pointed out to me yesterday, you listen to Power 98, which is a radio station in Charlotte, and they talking about stop the violence during commercial breaks, but then they play Rockstar and other music that's promoting violence. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, in Charlotte, I think it was this week or either last week, over the weekend, now we got 4 charged with a 13-year-old girl's murder in a Monroe drive-by. Monroe is a little town just right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. So they not only doing drive-bys and shooting up the block and making the block bleed, as Megan Good would say, or Megan Thee Stallion would say, but they doing it in these little small towns as well. Gastonia, which isn't far from Charlotte, it's not as large as Charlotte. We just had a barber murdered in his own home. They broke in. Somebody kicked in his door and shot him to death. So why are these corporations so concerned about homophobic comments or any comments that they say devalues the life of the LGBTQ community, but they don't care about all of this stuff that's being promoted that is anti-black and is promoting violence and misogyny? They ain't got a problem with it. Somebody make it make sense to me. All right, you've been listening to a Black Talk Radio News Commentary. My name is Scotty Reed. Please support the nonprofit Black Talk Media Project, which manages the Black Talk Radio Network, by making a tax-deductible donation today. We've been hurt, just like everybody else, by this pandemic, and if we're going to stay online and having one of the world's largest archives of Black-produced podcasts, then we definitely need people to step up and give what they can. With that said, peace and blessings to all.